Come on, Mr. Googlemesh.
That was one racquetball tournament, Jonathan.
I know, Mr. Googlemesh.
I think I tore a ligament.
Well, you sat on the bench the whole time. I think you'll be
That was
okay.
very tiring, Jonathan.
Well, let me take you to the couch. It's been a long night. Come on. You know, Mr. Googlemesh, there's a lot of nice ladies at those racquetball tournaments.
Oh, there was, Jonathan. You should have gotten your number.
No, I wasn't talking about me, Mr. Googlemesh. I was talking about you.
Well, there was that young girl. She looked nice.
No, she was 13.
I really don't think she was that young, Jonathan. She had a little bit of heft to her.
She
You know
was
what
still
I mean.
wearing her backpack from school, Mr.
Whatever,
Googlemesh.
Jonathan. Steve Irwin's on.
This is a great show.
I agree, Jonathan.
Or you know, it was before the yeah. I better be going then. I'll see you later.
If you have to.
Oh, what's the matter, Mr. Googlemesh?
Nothing, Jonathan. You just go have fun with your teenage life and activities.
Well, I leave every night, Mr. Googlemesh.
Oh, I know, Jonathan. Trust me, I know.
Well, would you like me to stay?
No, that's fine, Jonathan. You can go home.
Well,
if
Mr.
you want.
Googlemesh, it's never been a big deal before. I always just I have a.
You're
home.
right, Jonathan. You're right. Just go. Just go on.
Well, you're gonna be okay.
I'll be fine, Jonathan.
Okay. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, Mr. Googlemesh.
See you, Jonathan.
Wait, what? Are you all right?
I'm all right, Jonathan. Just I'm watching Steve Irwin.
Okay. I'll
Tragic.
see you tomorrow. I'll be back.
Bye, Jonathan.
Bye, Mr. Googlemesh.
Jonathan!
Yeah, Mr. Googlemesh?
Can I get a hug before you leave?
Well, sure. That's the nicest thing.
That's not
Yeah.
yes.
Thanks, Mr.
No
Googlemesh.
problem. You have a nice drive, Jonathan.
Well, thank you. It's never been that nice to me before. See you later.
See ya. Hello, Jonathan. How are you doing?
Mr. Googlemesh,
Yes.
where are my keys?
You lost them?
Mr. Googlemesh, I really need my keys.
Well, I guess you'll have to stay the night.
Oh, Mr. Googlemesh, that's not funny. You need to give them back.
I don't have your keys, Jonathan.
Mr. Googlemesh, come here. Come on.
Oh,
You get my keys back, Mr. Googlemesh. You need to get them back. I don't know where I could have put them.
Jonathan.
Ridiculous.
I don't know why they would get someone so disorganized to take care of a little old man.
I just need to find them so I can go, Mr. Googlemesh.
I don't think
I'll
they're
be out of your
planned,
way.
Jonathan.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing, Jonathan. I just don't think they'd be in the plant.
Okay.
It's kind of a weird place for keys to be, Jonathan. That's my grandfather, Jonathan. He would not have taken the keys.
Mr. Googlemesh,
Yes, Jonathan?
I need a place to stay the night.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so?
Well, Mr. Googlemesh,
I've got an extra spot in my bed.
and I'll stay in the guest room.
Oh, Jonathan, that's quarantined.
Quarantine?
There's a flu epidemic.
All right, Mr. Googlemesh, that sounds great.
All right, bedtime. Anything else you need, Jonathan?
No, Mr. Googlemesh, but it was strangely awkward that you had these pajamas that fit me.
Jonathan, you never know when you'll have a house guest.
I guess you're right.
Come along. Time for bed.
Okay, let's go.
Jonathan, I want the side next to the floor in case I fall off.
Well, wouldn't you want the side next to the wall? Okay. Well. Oh, you have a good night, Mr. Googlemesh.
You too, Jonathan.
Well, don't you want to get comfortable?
Jonathan, I'm an old man.
Okay. That makes sense. I'll see you in the morning.
See you, Jonathan. Jonathan,
Yes. Oh.
are you awake?
Yes.
Jonathan,
We just laid down, Mr. Googlemesh. Yes.
are you still awake?
I'm still awake. Okay. Good night.
Jonathan, I'm bored.
God.
Jonathan, You're boring me.
Mr. Googlemesh, stop that. It's not funny.
Jonathan, read me a bedtime story.
It's not... What?
Jonathan.
No, Mr. Googlemesh, no.
Jonathan.
Stop it. Mr. Googlemesh, go to sleep.
Jonathan.
Fine. What do you want me to read you?
Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows.
Mr. Googlemesh, that's the last book. Do you even have it?
Jonathan, I always keep a copy of the Deathly Hallows by my bedside. Oh, here you go.
This is a long book, Mr. Googlemesh.
Just start at the beginning. It's all right, Jonathan.
All right.
You don't have to read the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you when to stop.
You know, I wouldn't do this for anyone else. Mr. Googlemesh. All right. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows.
Oh boy.
By J.K. Rowling. It's got a lot of... It's got... I'm going.
Get to it, Jonathan.
Alright, Chapter 1. The Dark Lord Ascending. The two men appear out of nowhere, a few yards apart in the narrow moonlit lane. For a second they stood quite still, wands directed at each other's chest. Then, recognizing each other, "Keep your voice down!" Hermione begged him. They waded deeper and deeper into the graveyard, gouging dark tracks into the snow behind them, stopping to peer on the words on the old headstones, every now and then squinting into the surrounding darkness to make absolutely sure they were unaccompanied. "Harry, here!" Hermione was 2 rows of tombstones away. He had to wade back to her, his heart positively banging in his chest. "Is it? No, but look!" She pointed to the dark stone. "Harry, I think it's Christmas Eve," said Hermione. "Is it?"
Yes.
He lost track of the day, but they had not seen a newspaper for weeks. "I'm sure it is," said Hermione. Then her eyes went upon the church. The last trace of steam evaporated into the air. The train rounded a corner. Harry's hand was still raised in farewell. "He'll be all right," murmured Ginny. As Harry looked at her, he lowered his hand absent-mindedly and touched the lightning scar on his forehead. "I know he will." The scar had not pained Harry for 19 years. All was well.
Jonathan, are you done?
Yes, Mr. Googlemesh.
Could you go back to the part where Snape kills Dumbledore? I seem to have missed it.
Mr. Googlemesh, it's 4 in the morning, Mr. Googlemesh.
But Jonathan, I can't go to sleep without my
Mr.
bedtime story.
Googlemesh, I just read a 759-page book. Chapter 1. The Dark Lord Ascending.
Dinner's ready. Oh, Jonathan's gonna love this.
What? Turn that off.
Jonathan,
Oh.
I made breakfast for you.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Googlemesh. I really... Mr.
Well, eat up. Good breakfast gives you energy for the day.
Mr. Googlemesh, this is a chicken basket.
Oh yes, I slaved over a hot oven to make it, Jonathan.
No, Mr. Googlemesh. This is a chicken basket from Dairy Queen.
No, of course not, Jonathan. Don't be preposterous.
No, it says DQ on the side, Mr. Googlemesh.
I don't know how that happened.
Mr. Googlemesh, the only Dairy Queen I know of is halfway across town.
I would be correct.
My car keys. Oh.
Jonathan, just eat your breakfast.
God.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, God. I'm going to be in a lot of trouble, Mr. Googlemesh. A lot of trouble.
Jonathan, just eat your breakfast.
Jonathan. I'll be right back, Mr. Googlemesh. I'll be right back. I need to see my car.
No, Jonathan, don't worry. Oh, that boy.
Ready, steady, go!